What up guys, it's arena time. Now I got one pretty interesting upgrade today that I'm very excited about. It's gonna be 4-star blessing on my Predator, which is the best champion on my account and has been carrying me ever since I got him. Now I didn't get the soul for him. I think they actually did a 5-star Predator soul event, but it was really early on in the Forge Pass and I didn't even have him yet, and I had not played him, and the public opinion about Predator was very poor early on. Like the few people that tested him on test server didn't like him at all, and then later on the public perception around him kind of took a massive U-turn. But obviously Predator is considered one of the best champions in the game right now. I would say arguably maybe like the second best nuker, but has to be in top 5 at least. It's, you know, for a legendary champion that is not void or mythic, he's absolutely insane. He can even beat Nice in 1 versus 1, but it's RNG like it is with him. But so far I've only had you know, not 4-star blessing, which adds a lot of damage, and I got the 3-star maybe like a week ago or something like that, and then in a week I got the 4-star as well. I think I got the 1-star early on, then it took me a while to get the second, or like a kind of long time, I think several months, but then I got the 2 later ones in rapid succession. Now my plan with him, obviously this is gonna add a lot of damage. The one thing that Predator needs, honestly, is damage, because he's very tanky, he has really good utility. Even the damage is not really bad, but you still always want more. But his utility kind of relies on him getting couple kills early on, and then he has the potential to 1 versus 4 any type of team in the game. So this is gonna be very helpful. Not only did I get 38 more crit damage, but also 1000 health, and he scales with both, so that's a big deal. I'm planning to go all the way to 6-star blessing on him. You can't really do that with too many champions. Basically like 1 champion per year, unless you buy souls or something around those lines. I don't know if it's even like 1 champion. Getting the tier 2 tokens, like you would need 400 tier 2 tokens to take a champion from 4 to 6. I don't know if you can even get that in a year actually. I'm not sure, but I don't think I get that in a year actually. But anyway, so right now he is in Life Harvest, and we will benefit from like everything. Even the accuracy is kind of good for his A3, which is unresistible if you have whale, but outside of it, which happens all the time, that you don't have the whale unless, you know, Theodosia and Galatir do whale, but even if you have those, you're still not always gonna have it up. But getting higher accuracy would be very practical, that maybe we can sometimes debuff somebody like, I don't know, Marius or any standard nuker without having unresistible debuff, so that's pretty good. All the stats will take speed. He doesn't need as much speed as many other nukers, but it's not gonna hurt you to get more speed. But speed, accuracy will take everything. Now most blessings really only go to the highest level when you get 6. Often the effect on it is kind of almost useless or completely useless until you get it to 6. Now Life Harvest is one of the few ones that it's already very good. Even before 6 we still get destroyed max health and we get turn meter fill. But you know, some of the other ones, if you have them at 6, are better. And my plan is definitely to go to Ward of Fallen when I have 6. Basically I'm going with Life Harvest up to 6, and when I'm at 6 then this. Now it's gonna, damage wise, I guess we get technically some damage from the Ward of the Fallen like stack procs, which are gonna maybe sometimes also make difference, but more importantly we will get the damage mitigation, which I'm looking forward. And not only will you get the damage mitigation, which is huge, it's like how much is it per stack? Is it like, I forget, isn't it like something, the amount of damage mitigated is kind of big. Why doesn't it say it in the description? Oh, it says here. Yeah, 30% damage mitigation per stack up to 3 stacks, and we will get a stack whenever we hit enemies if we have 6-star blessing. The tooltip here is so confusing. I guess it's a stat part here. Anyway, so you get stacks when you have 6-star blessing and you hit them, and he will hit them all the time. So he will replenish. Is that how you say it? He will replenish the stacks pretty well. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that word, but let me know in the comments. How do you even say replenish? I don't know how. I don't think I ever heard anybody say that word, but he will do that with his passive on A1, so I'm kind of looking forward to it. I've seen it a couple times, not too often, not too many people have a 6-star blessing on Predator yet. On Nice you see it all the time, and I feel like most people run Chainbreaker on their Nice, but always when I meet the Ward of the Fallen Nice users, they are much harder to deal with. Now I think it's kind of maybe a little bit self-fulfilling prophecy, because I think those people that have really good gear, I feel like I don't have a loss streak. Is this a bot battle? Those people that have really good gear, they get more out of it if they already have high base stats on their Nice, if they go with wards. So I feel like people that don't have good gear don't usually go for it, and the people that do go for it, and that's why the Nice users with Ward of the Fallen in part feel a lot harder to deal with. Now Predator is tanky, maybe even tankier than Nice, but in different ways. So Nice has higher health pool, and direct damage mitigation is obviously gonna be a little bit more relevant for him, because he has higher base health and defense, and Predator relies on dodging rather than just mitigating the damage like by a percentage or a certain amount. But it's still gonna be very useful. He still has very high health pool, and he also does self-heals on A1 like Nice does. Okay, we got the freeze unkillable team with Solanar. Now Westeel will deal with Solanar, assuming that it's Stone Skin, which probably it is, but Santa is gonna do unkillable, and a lot more champions ignore block damage than unkillable, so I don't have too many options here. It's gonna be my trusty old Rotos. I don't think he has the room here to even pick a UDK, to be honest, so I'm just gonna pick it now. Angora is gonna protect my Nuker, or one of them, from the freezes, and then Rotos can kill through unkillable, and Predator can, if we land the Hunter's case with the A3. Okay, so he's going for the full combo. Usually people don't use Noldua at all in Live Arena, which kind of makes me suspect that maybe that's... I feel like that would be so funny, but maybe that's a Solanar that is not built on grid rate. It's a possibility. I think I want to go for Datsus for the whales, because I think we really want to get the Hunter's case from Predator A3 in this battle. I'm almost tempted to ban the Noldua, just to see if he's not gonna crit on Solanar, because he might be 0% crit rate. People do that in Classic Arena, not really in Live Arena. Normally, I don't know if I've seen Noldua picked in Live Arena before. Mayhaps I have, but I don't really remember. Solanar is very common pick, so I see it all the time. Never with Noldua. Yeah, I think we're good here though. We have both buff trip and one champion that ignores the unkillable, and we have Angora protecting Rotos from freeze, so I feel like this should be easy peasy. I don't want to be too confident, but I like this matchup. Of course, his team is annoying, but we kind of have all the tools to deal with him. Now, can he kind of pretty easily block revive Rotos with Ambush. That is totally possible, but I don't think we are gonna have trouble in the first battle, to be honest. We have a nice 3-turn. Oh, I got cooldown reset, but I'm just gonna do A2. We got a nice 3-turn whale, so even if I took double turn, we're still well for this turn, and he's gonna have to do the AoE. I mean, I guess he would do it anyway, but he definitely can't target Rotos now. Yeah, OP. The shields are still good, as you can see, even though I'm not a big fanboy of my Duchess anymore. I think I'm just gonna kill the Nukers and we're gonna deal with the 9-piece Mercurial slowly. But yeah, the Angora passive kind of slaps on these kind of matchups. I think this might be maybe a little bit beneath the super Krakens, but I think for your average arena enjoyer, I think right now plain CC is a lot more in meta. You will see a lot of freezes and stuns and this kind of debuffs, which you saw a lot less just a while ago. So Angora is pretty nice pick, especially when you can make her tanky now with Mercurial. We're just protecting one champion from getting frozen. It's so good. I don't have to worry about it at all. Okay, he doesn't have any kills, so it's not like he's gonna do a double hit and actually kill Rotos. If anything, that just sped things up for us. Now, the one thing that I take the biggest issue with Angora is that, I mean, her revive is good, resetting your cooldowns. Sometimes it's like super OP, like here right now it's kind of good. I think we had A3 or not, but now we definitely do. But it's only single target. Sometimes if you only have one reviver and it's single target and they have AoE damage dealers like Marius or Garrel or something like that, you know, the revive doesn't do anything and your champion just dies after revive, and you know, it would be better if it would be AoE. Probably with Angora it would be pretty nice to have a second reviver when you pick her, but I do probably more often pick just one reviver in my battles these days rather than two. I think if I were to get Theodosia or Galatir that also do other roles than just reviving, like multiple other ones, including CC on both of them, I would probably like always try to pick them unless enemy picks it, and then probably also pick a second reviver. Maybe Theodosia and Galatir could kind of do both the roles of Armans and Duchess, let's say. I mean, they definitely would literally do it. They would do both of their roles better and then some, and a few other roles on top of it. But yeah, I don't think talking about it is gonna make it in existence. I was trying to make some offers for Banana Jam, one of the raid community managers, but I don't think they're gonna bite my Theodosia offer. Now, it was a little bit tongue-in-cheek, but I did offer room and board for a Theodosia for the lowly price of one Theodosia. But I don't think they are gonna make a backroom deal with me, sadly. It is what it is. Would be a lot cooler if they did. Okay, moving on. We see a Sulfurion Enjoyer. That's a rare sight these days. He happens to have 6-star blessing on him, but Sulfurion's glory days are kind of over. What do I even pick? I guess I'll just go with Duchess. I could have gone with Donatello, but I think we're fine. We already have Rotos and Angora. Dutch's passive is gonna be pretty decent against Marius, only doing AoE damage and kind of having low damage overall, though it's not really that low when people, of course, invest all of their best gear and get 6-star blessing and catch case and everything, so they do everything possible to get high damage on Marius, but the base damage is not really high, so Dutch's passive is kind of useful. Also, we have the combo now that we have shields, not really a lot of heals, but we do have shields. And we have Rotos in Death Dealer. And we have, okay, Rotos already took too much damage though, but we do have revives. Marius can do A1, which is gonna reduce turn meter. And Marius is always gonna counter attack if that happens, and it's generally a downside, but in these specific matchup, pretty often I can like kind of abuse it. That not right now, but when Rotos is full health or more than 50%, we can kind of do a deal with Marius that we A1 it with Armans, not now, not now. We A1 it with Armans and take a little bit damage on Rotos and take an extra turn. He might even get Polymorph from doing Enfeeble with the A1, but Rotos is gonna get extra turn, so it can be quite useful, yeah. Got Polymorph there. I have Polymorph on both Dutches and Armans. I think Armans procced it just now, but this is actually kind of not bad. So to be fair, I think that Marius is kind of well geared because it did a lot of damage on my Rotos at the start. Often they don't do that much damage. I think I do A1. I could kill Sulfuran here. No, actually I'm gonna kill it. I don't know if he wants to use revive. Okay, he did use it. I don't know if that's even worth it for him. Now he doesn't have... I was thinking about just doing A2 on Galatir and saving the A3, but then I was thinking like, two of them are sheeped. And like, I guess he has to revive Sulfuran, but now the revive is gone. Okay, I'm just gonna go for A3. I know he has the passive up, but we're not gonna proc it with A1. And Sulfuran is very squishy, so that's gonna die if Rotos Royal 7 takes a look at him, it's gonna die. Now I think I have like barely more than 50%, so I could revive Armans and get an extra turn on Rotos, but I think we're gonna go first. Anyway, unless Sulfuran bails with me. Should I do it? I think I'm gonna do it. Oh, Soul Reaper got us, fuck. I forgot about that. He has 6-star blessing and he's running Soul Reaper. Bro, I thought he... Oh, and I got feared on Dutchess. Okay, that wasn't the best outcome. Usually... By usually, I mean like... Normally, always. If you have 6-star blessing on Marius, you're going to run the Ignore Defense Mastery. I forget what it's called. I forget because I don't have it on anybody because it's only worth to run it if you have 6-star, but it's the epic one. Marius are always on it if you're 6-star. And I saw that he was 6-star earlier. I didn't even look at the blessing because, you know, it should not be Soul Reaper, so that was a big mistake. So Sulfuran might have taken a turn before Rotos and burned, and then he would have gone before with Marius anyway, so that's why I did it, but now I'm not sure if it was the right choice. Plus Dutchess got feared, so I got screwed. Wait, is it? He has the lockout now, I think. It's looking bad. Oh, another. Oh, no lockout. Okay. I think we're good. I'll do both revives. This might seem a little bit weird. We're gonna do both of them. We'll get Rotos with cooldowns and heals on everybody. It's gonna be worth it. Now I have the Angora passive now, so the stun is not gonna completely screw me. Actually, this is good. Him going to the second form is fine. Wait, now he has to have lockout. No? Okay. I think we're kind of good now. He can't do revive. Sulfuron is out. Galatir just went to the other form. Yeah. Protoss is not gonna get stunned. Okay, that was kind of close one actually. I might have self-sabotaged myself. I don't know if it was the right choice or not. I'd have to play back and double check. I mean, it wasn't the right choice, but I assumed it wasn't in Soul Reaper. Soul Reaper is good in PvE, like, not really, but like in, like, you know, you can proc the boss damage, so, you know, if it's like a short battle, I don't know. I don't know why he would be running it. Somebody let me know in the comments. I'm trying to rationalize it, but I feel like he should be running the Epic Mastery. I'm pretty sure the other one does more damage in PvE too. Even if you can always proc the Soul Reaper on boss on every turn. Or like on cooldown. He has the passive now or no? Wait, I have attack buff. Yeah, I can just... I have enough damage to proc it with A2. Okay, it wasn't over quite yet. The Galatir was so fast that it got back to the other form so quickly, but I kind of feel like we're still in a decent position. Rotos is gonna start block reviving soon, if not already. He looks really high health, so I think he might have got it at this point. Should I play it super annoying? Might as well polymorph the horsey boy. And I think I broke the Galatir passive. I probably can one-shot it with A3 now. Or I could kill the others, of course. Kind of long battle. We're almost at the 8-minute mark, but that's not that unusual for me. I mean, he's running double reviver, and Galatir is very strong, and he's obviously investing on the champion, like you should if you get one of those. Okay, now we can do the thing I was talking about. Not that it matters, but just okay, he got stunned. No counter attack, just for showcase. Oh, still not block revive. He has cleanse or no? I feel like he has cleanse, but he's gonna go first. I'm just gonna A2 the Galatir. Yeah, we already have the block revive. I'm kind of playing with my food at this point. He's gonna get the passive back soon. Galatir is so annoying with the passive. I hate the passive on the first form. Yeah, he already has it back. He's so OP. I think that's the third time that he procced the passive in that battle, so Galatir definitely would have already died 3 times if it wasn't for it. Or he even have Stars of Genang on Fabian. I guess this guy has pretty good gear on all of his champions. I mean, he does have 6-star blessing on everybody, but he doesn't have that high points, but clearly the gear is good. The Galatir is fast and also tanky. I don't think that's a resistance Galatir though. He's running the Hallowed Hilt relic instead of Volcardia card, which they often do. So probably it's, well, it resisted Armons right there. I feel like it's not like super high resistance though. Okay, I think I can finally end the battle. I wasn't really trying to make it this long on purpose, but I couldn't stop him. I tried. I have single target nuker, And even though I have Armand, it's not really that much easy. Okay, now we can do it. I'm pretty sure Marius would have gone before Rotos if I... Okay, fuck, he got polymorphed. If I didn't do it. Got polymorphed again. And he didn't even do enough damage to proc Rotos passive, okay. Okay, now it's definitely over. Finally. Next one. Next one. I was gonna do a Predator showcase, but goddamn, people are so scared of Predator that nobody's letting me have it. Look, I have 3 battles in a row with almost the same team. It's Angora and Rotos. they ban Predator every time. They know what's coming. I think that makes a statement by itself. We are not really getting to see the damage numbers so far with my new shiny 4-star blessing, but you kind of get the gist because nobody wants the smoke. They don't ever want to see the damage. Maybe with these Marius matchups when they are often in Stormcaller. By the way, another Soul Reaper user. Am I missing something? Why do we see so many 6-star Soul Reapers? If I see two times in a row, then I feel like I have to miss out on something. I don't know why, but maybe I should try to run double reviver more often and not always Donatella. Because if we have like these Marius matchups and I have Dutch's passive for the shields and damage mitigation, and then I have Angora to make myself immune to the stuns, then we are in pretty good position to deal with Marius. Now in this specific battle, obviously I'm gonna ban the Carnage, and we already had so hard time in the last battle dealing with the Galatir, but it's gonna be even harder to deal with Theodosia with Rotos. Now we can... I don't have good... Theodosia is just kind of hard. I think we go with Rotos. I just don't have a good champion to deal with this. Galleos is gonna ignore block damage, but not unkillable. So he does do AoE, but it's also not like we can just AoE them through Theodosia, Whale and Stoneskin and unkillable, so, you know, Rotos is gonna struggle with the Stoneskin, but we can ignore the unkillable at least. Let's see. This might be another kind of lengthy battle. Let's find out. Oh, and it's a 9-piece Mercurial, goddammit. I don't know, who do I want to get? Marius or... I'm gonna get Warlord. Not Marius this time. Now, there's Theodosia, so Rotos is not gonna do a lot right now. Oh, what? Okay, he made a miscalculation there. He shouldn't have gone to the second form. This is good for us. Should I do A1 or just... I mean, I can cleanse the more Armands. Maybe that's worth it, yeah. Okay, can Rotos survive this? Okay, we're good. Oh, he's kind of low health though. Actually, kind of risky, but I think... I think if I just killed Marius with A3 and then A2 the sheep, then I think we're more than 50% health, yeah. Could have been kind of good combo that he first nukes me with Marius and then just block revise Rotos with Empress A1, but I think for now we're good. Oh, is it gonna die to the ward? Ah, that would have been... Oh no. Oh no. Okay, fuck me. God, that's kind of unlucky. It was almost super lucky if it would have died to the ward. But it survived the ward and counter-attack. That was like terrible. Ah, fuck. Happens. Happens. That's very unfortunate. That's a weird timing. It was so close that it was gonna die. I feel like that was definitely without Helm Smasher proc 2. Now, if I had Rotos in the 9-piece Mercurial that I'm planning to do, it probably wouldn't have died either, but we also wouldn't have died, so... The total card would have saved us there. Maybe this is gonna be a Gallows battle. Sorry for the keyboard clutter, I'm typing some notes now, I'm getting some inspirations for upcoming videos. I had to type down my my inspiration. I need to make Angora video. Angora is actually kind of relevant right now. It's not like Angora wasn't buffed per se, but there's so many champions that it's good against right now, and it, like those champions that it, I don't know what to ban here, like the champion it deals with, she also is a lot more consistent now with 9-piece Mercurial, and she deals with many of the champions that became super popular because of Mercurial, like Hilvi for instance. Again, we're running the Angora passive so that we don't get frozen on the Nuker, which is gonna be actually like a huge deal. Now, Gallows, of course, on the second form, it has the passive that it's not gonna get frozen, but like, normally if I don't run Angora, probably like, I don't know, 70% of time, he doesn't even get to move to the second form. So it's good that we protect it now. And of course he could have banned the Rooster as well. Okay, he was running 3 champions in the team that were not in Stoneskin or Mercurial, and it's a level 93, so we need to give him a little bit break, but that's obviously not optimal. Now we failed to polymorph the Shachar, which puts us in like a big pickle. We're just gonna get bombed, I think, but let's see. Should I even do H3 right now? I think, well, I'll do it just for the... Oh, we take like multiple turns. I guess that's a really slow Shachar. Then it's good. I can do the A2 on the first form. Should I even do it? Nah, I think I just go second form and bomb everything. This guy is kind of slow and doesn't even have Stoneskin or Mercurial, so we probably have pretty large gear. I mean, not probably. We have very large gear gap, so don't take this battle too seriously. I was a little bit afraid that the Shachar was gonna bomb me, but that guy was so slow. I was lapping him and I didn't even have any turn meter boosts on my team. So I guess Armans did do A2 at the start, and he had 3 out of 4 ate it, but I think he weak hit on 2 of them, so I think we only stole turn meter from 1 champion, or maybe 2, but I think it was just 1, so it's not like I turn meter manipulated him that hard. Fuck, this video is gonna be definitely about Predator, even though nobody's letting me play him in a single battle. Again, literally not single battle, they're letting him go through. It wasn't like this couple months ago, you know. People let me first pick other things and then I would also get Predator. The opinion on him changed so much. But I think I'll make another video, not like a live arena video, but just like an actual Angora showcase. We need to do one. I think it's time to whip out Angora from your vault, if it's there, and slap some nice 9-piece Mercurial on that bad boy or girl and use it against the Hilvis and others. I mean, not that it's new, I mean, I've been using Angora for like weeks now, but I feel like... wait, let me think a bit here. I think we just do this. Either Duchess or Mode. I mean, or Harm. I think I go Duchess. I think, like, Angora is... Like, I was using her for a while now, maybe like a month or something. Ever since I had 9-piece Mercurial on her. But also, at the same token, other people have more Mercurial now. And the champions that are really OP with Mercurial, like Hilvi, are becoming a lot more common now, so Angora is kind of better like now than a month ago, not because anything changed in the last month in the game balance, but because, you know, the stuff where we need her is becoming more and more. I think even if I get like Theodosia or Galather, I'm probably not really gonna use Duchess, and I'm gonna use Theodosia or Galather and Angora. That's probably gonna be the way. I don't like... I wish I had like 2 revivers instead of 1, but if it was like 1 CC reviver, even Hilvi, if it was like Hilvi and Angora, but ideally like Theodosia or Galather and Angora, I think that would be pretty good, like a default picks for me. A2 or 3. I think we just do A3. Yeah, that one Marius we fought before was in Wanda submission, but I feel like more often... Okay, not that I feel. They're definitely rarely in Wanda submission. Usually they are either in Cat's Case or Stormcolor. If you fight really god tier accounts, 99% of time it's gonna be Stormcaller. Only reason it wouldn't be in it is if they don't have it, so... I'm basically counting that Marius don't have Polymorph, but if you fight lower tier accounts that don't have everything, then you will of course see it if they don't have better relics and so on. So adjust it to your level, because it might be, you know, in lower brackets, especially if you're not in like Gold 4, it might be the most common relic you see on him, but definitely on top tier, when the submission Marius is not typical. I think I'm just gonna pick Donatello here. I don't know what else he's gonna pick. Maybe I go Duchess instead of Angora, so... Let's not pick her just yet. Duchess is still very good overall because I have her in bolster and good stats, but also because if they, for some reason, they forget to ban Predator, then the whales are very useful for me, and I don't really have any other champion in my arena pool that do whales in the first place. Yeah, he does AoE damage. I think we wanna go with Duchess here and not Angora. I mean, I could go with Angora too, but I'm not sure. Okay, I do have the Mercurial on... Oh, okay, he banned the Reviver anyway. I do have the Mercurial on Angora. So she wouldn't have gotten a one-shot from Commodus either, like Duchess wouldn't have been. But they banned the Reviver anyway. Now, I might go first with Armans. I think kind of likely. How fast is his R-base? Okay, I went first. He does have intercept on Commodus, so we can't open on it. I think I'm just gonna do A2 here. If I did the A3, we might get rid of the intercept, and then we might polymorph it. So only Armand has polymorph here now. But I tried to... Well, okay, yeah, we took double turn anyway. It was the right choice. Our base got in, but we went right after. I stole turn meter from Grixia, but not our base. Can we get... Yeah, we got the intercept out. So he can get polymorphed. And I think Armans is like... Was it the second pick I did? Plus I still have a cleanse, but... Okay. I think doable. It's up to the RNG gods at this point. Okay, we would have gotten taunted there, but Wand of Submission saved me. Now I have one turn Whale. I could do AoE now and probably get a few kills, and also get, to be fair, also get petrified by our base. But this is my one chance to try to block revive the Gallows through the Unkillable, so I'm not gonna get the Whale back. Now if I had Lens of Intangibility, then that would give us 2-turn Whale, which definitely is considered the meta choice on Predator, though Wand of Submission definitely isn't bad. He takes long battles, it's really good to not get CC'd. Like, we would have gotten taunted there if I didn't have the Wand. Or wait, does it proc before? I'm not sure, maybe I would have dodged it, but we did proc the Wand, regardless if I would have dodged it or not, I'm not 100% sure. Now we only have one kill. And we got locked out, and there's... I always forget which one is which, taunt or provoke, but I think it's taunt. So I had to waste my A1 there. Oh, and now we're gonna get bombed again. It's not looking good. This is kind of risky. If I could just A2, I could kill everybody, but I can't do that. I kind of need a dodge here. Okay. My boy, Predator. Thank you. My man. Not boy, it's my man. I don't think we can, you know... I guess we can, but, you know... Predator is... Predator doesn't need any, you know... We don't want to disrespect him. Is it over? No, but it could have been over. And he would have won, so... I'll take the dodge. The thing is that, as you can see, I'm not getting a lot of dodges now. We only have one kill. If I had more, and we just did couple A1s here, we would get more kills, and then... It would be a self-fulfilling prophecy, but we're kind of struggling to get any kills, and we're perma-locked out. Come on, dodge this. If I can dodge this, I could kill it on the next A1. Okay, I didn't dodge, but he weakened. Saved by the bell. Fuck. We can also get petrified now by our base. Our base is not bad. Like, people don't respect our base enough. It's kind of a weird champion, but it's kind of like a turn meter booster, which is out of the meta. It keeps your team alive with the taunt and revive on deaths and so on. And then it's also a CC champion with the petrification. Now it's not like the most meta thing, but it's overall quite good champion. We're really struggling here though. They're all high health, and Grixia is bad affinity. And they're lapping me super hard with the massive R-base turn meter boost and the cooldown resets from Grixia. I need a kill. If I can get like 1 kill now, then I should be good, but I'm having really hard time getting a kill. Oh, okay, never mind, we're good. That's game over. That's why I need Swift Parry for these kind of situations. I need a little bit more damage on my Predator so that we can kill with A1 when we're locked out and in these kind of battles. That's it, by the way. Even if it wasn't his only nuker, but if I just got like 1 more kill, but with 40% chance, we're definitely gonna get counterattacks and we're gonna kill the others eventually. But he lost his only nuker, so there's no comeback from him. He doesn't have damage, and we have self heals from A1, and my Predator is very tanky. I think he has the Shadow Heal Mastery too, so I think we're good. I'm pretty sure he does, let me double check. I made a separate guide about Predator. I think it's like a 40-minute guide, but there is timestamps. It's a really good guide. Go watch it. If I say so myself, but the guide was good. I put a lot of thought into it. I tried to cover everything, but maybe there's I don't remember if I mentioned the gemstones or not. Maybe I did mention it. There's that one gemstone that I don't have that increases, you get increased damage on multi-hits, and Predator A2 is kind of coded wrongly. They might fix it. I'm pretty sure Plarium would consider this a bug, but that one specific gemstone is like OP on Predator A2, because as you know, it's like a double hit AoE. But basically it's not like, if there's like 4 enemies, and the gemstone I think gives you like 5% ignore defense for like each hit on multi-hit, but that doesn't count like as a double hit on Predator. It counts as like 8 hit. I don't think it does like that on any other champion, because I think Predator A2 was coded so that it's like single target. This is like a word vomit, but let's go through it. Attacks all enemies 2 times. After hitting the initially selected enemy, all other enemies will be hit in a random order. For the first hit, the damage received by the initially selected enemy will be increased by 75. Each subsequent hit will reduce it by 15. Then on the second thing, it's like the other way around, that you get 15 more per hit. But basically this is like coded not as this is coded as 8 single hits. This is like a 8 times multi-hit single target. Correct me in comments if I'm wrong, but this AoE is coded as basically 8 times single hit. Not AoE, it's 8 times single hit. So let's whip out the gemstone. It's a mythic one. Little bit hard to get, especially when they keep forcing the circle gemstones down our throats, and the other ones are incredibly rare. Is it this one? Okay, well that's another good one, but that's not the one that I meant. This is also good for Predator. 50% more damage when counter-attacking. People were telling me, I don't have this, but apparently you can't use multiple of these. Now, I haven't tested this for firsthand, but that's what people told me, that you can only use one of these. Multiple are not gonna apply. But where is the one that I'm talking about? This one. When using multi-hit skills, each consecutive hit after the first one that the wearer makes will ignore 5% of the target's defense. Now, again, this is 8 times multi-hit, so the last hit is gonna get 40% ignore defense from this one gemstone. I'm pretty sure this is gonna like stack, so you could probably use multiple of these. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. I don't have this one either. It is what it is. Also, the one kind of tricky thing about the relics is that, you know, they have different gemstone slots, and even though Wand is super good, though a little bit less good now with the Mercurial, but it's still good because they're not always gonna have it, and it's gonna protect you even if they do have it. But it's a legendary one. It has less item or gemstone slots than the mythic relics, and it also just doesn't happen to have those triangle gemstones. But I think, let me double check. I think Lens of Intouchability has 2 I don't know how you pronounce it. Yeah, it has 2 circle gamestones, so you could put one of these and then the other one. I don't think you can put 2 of these. I would guess you can put 2 of the legendary ones, but if that's wrong or if that's right, say it in the chat if you know. Again, I don't have these, so I can't test it, but I asked it from other people, and that's what people told me. But you know, I'm a little bit, you know, trust but verify. I think that's the thing that people say in politics, you know. That's what other people told me. That's not first-hand experience, so I'm not gonna invoke that as a fact. Or only if I did it myself, which I haven't yet. But that's the mythic 50% more damage on counter-attack. First of all, it's just OP. Now, some champions are gonna use it better than others. Specifically like Taras and Predator. They are able to get a lot more use out of that than your average champion, but of course everybody does counter-attacks. It applies to Taras A2 in case somebody isn't aware, so it's like giga OP on Taras. You can do 700,000 counter-attacks with Taras when Marriage gets hit if you have both of them, but I really hope to get that. I just don't have it yet, and if I do get one, I have to rethink my relic on Predator. Like, do I have some other one that I should put on just so that it happens to have triangle gemstone slot? I haven't thought about it because it hasn't been relevant. I'd have to look it up, but I hope I get lens. That would be it. And I guess, I don't know how long... Are they infinitely gonna give us new relics? I kind of hope. I kind of hope relics is gonna be like champions, that they will always add them. That would be kind of cool, but maybe we're gonna run out of supply and at some point they're gonna stop doing them. I'm gonna ask it in CC chat. Let's see if I get a reply. It might be vague reply or no reply at all. Maybe they have said it before and I didn't hear about it, but I'll try to ask. I think we go Rotos and Duchess. I'm a little bit too afraid to go Donatello here and only have one reviver, because he has very tanky team but also very high damage. So I think we go with this. I'll try to ask it in content creator chat. I don't know if I'm gonna get reply or if they know, but I'll ask it. Wait, do I do A2 now? I'm not sure. I think I do it. Okay, not too bad. We got rid of the stack, so I can actually do things now. I'm gonna do A2 and not A3 because of the pesky passive. I hope we broke it though. We might not even broke it. Did I broke it? I don't think I did. I didn't want to waste a... Okay, wait, never mind, it wasn't a waste. It was good. We saved it for the Garrel. Okay, Rotos is just going bonkers. I think Rotos is already gonna like block revive soon. I don't know if he's already block reviving or it's like one A2 off like block reviving already. Man. The Rotos went just super ham. You don't want to underestimate him. He might have like counters and not be like not be hard to deal it if you go for it, but if he pops off then he can pop off like the best of them. Wait, that ally protection is gonna be gone. But I can't hit anybody because of the whale. I feel like now he has to have block revive. I think Rotos has it, yeah. Come on. This is kind of super scary looking team. It's not like this is a weak team at all. This is like all of the meta, super meta stuff. This is not only like good champions and good team, but these are also the most meta champions there is. Like, as you probably seen in my other videos, you know, me saying like, the best nukers in the game right now, I think basically undisputed, for live arena specifically, but it's basically the same on the nuker department for classic arena too. It's Garrel, Marius for the AoE nukers and like Mercurial abusers, Garrel and Marius, and then Predator and Rotos, Predator and Nice from like the tanky block revive side of things. They kind of do two different good niches, but they're both like basically the two of them each are the best at what they do. Those are the top dogs. Carol is also tanky, so not only is she AoE and ignores unkillable or block damage, I always conflate it. I think it's unkillable on her, but yeah, she's also tanky outside of being AoE abuser. But of course Theodosia and Galatir are the undisputed revivers. There's no, you know, comparison. Nobody else comes close to them. Hilvi is like a super giga distant third as far as revivers go, even though she's great. And Grixia, people often, you know, kind of forget about her a lot, but Grixia is also top dog. Grixia not only is the best lockout champion in the game, but it's both lockout and cooldown reset. And cooldown reset kind of scales with how good the other champions are, and obviously if you pair it with the other top champions, it's kind of incredible combo. Now, does Grixia do cleanse and other stuff too? But you know, those are kind of the main things about it. And not only like does it do the cooldown lockout and lockout reset, but she gets book as a mythic on her lockout, so you get 20% ignore resistance. So it's basically impossible to resist the Grixia lockout. So Grixia is one of the gods of live arena. All of these champions in his team are like best at what they do, and there's no other champion that is as good as them. Like I said, for Garo and Nice, there is kind of like Marius and Predator counterparts, but these will probably, you know, you can argue about it, and it's also a lot to do with team comps, but I think most people would say that Garrel is better than Marius, Nice is better than Predator. It's debatable, it depends on battle and so on, but you know. And Galatir and Theodosia, I would say that Galatir is better, that Theodosia is better than Galatir right now, but it really depends. Some people struggle to deal with the Theodosia unkillable like me, but Galatir does have better CC, so it's kind of complicated. And usually Theodosia, you go high speed and Mercurial. Galatir could be Mercurial too, but Galatir you often go resistance and maybe like stone skin, so it's a little bit different, but they both do CC, they both do heals and revives and make your team tankier, so it's basically all the best roles in the game and the best champions as their roles. So this is like a ultra giga best possible team combo, and we did pretty well. Not to hype it too much. no disrespect to that guy, but it was a really good team, so we did well. Everybody loses, so you know, don't take that as like, you know, diss to that guy. You know, I've beaten guys with, you know, like 10. Well, I've beaten guys with how many trophies does Panda have? I've beaten guys with tons of platinum trophies, so you know, some of them might be less legitimate than others. Wink wink. Banda. But you know, I've also lost to like level 70s or whatever, so let's not get too excited about the win. But it's a win. Next. Okay, what now? A little bit Discord banter on the side. Okay. Compared to the last team, even though, you know, he does have Galater, but yeah, this looks a lot more reasonable. Let's see if we can, in comparison, lose this one. Should I go mod? Let's just go mod. My mod has kind of been benched for a while. She's been a little bit sad, I'm sure. So let's give her a little bit action. Yeah, go Galater ban. I think we can deal with the Marius. Should I do A1 or A2? If we get rid of the stone skin, it could be pretty nice. I'm just gonna do A2. Okay, nice. Could have been a massive waste. It has the shield. I'm not 100% confident I can kill it with A3, so I'm just gonna do A2. Okay, we might not have block revived it, and now we don't have any whale. But we got 2 kills for the passive, so I think that will work. We don't have Rotos with Death Dealer, but we do have Mod passive, so maybe it's gonna help us with the Enfeeble. The Angora passive is gonna help us with this. Okay, that was kind of devastating. Ugh, looks a little bit bad. Angora passive. Come on, no weak hit. Okay. Angora passive is gonna help us with the stuns and freezes, but it's not gonna help with the Enfeeble. Sadly. They're looking a little bit bad. I don't think Angora is gonna be able to take this hit. It's up to you, Predator, now. Oh, okay, we survived it. Come on, Predator, you can do this. Ah, he wants it. He doesn't want to lose this one. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. I'm low health. And on mod, I mean. And I have enfeeble. But is it enough damage to kill the Empress? Ah, okay, easy. 22k damage, no crits. I could do A3 right now. I think it's just gonna die from A1. I think it's just better to heal my team with the A2. Predator has this. Oh, as you see, I got the Fervor buff, is it called? Yeah, Fervor. I actually put it on... put a Hallowed Hilt on mod, just because I pulled the second one. I have two now. And I felt like mod already kind of has... I don't think I should do A2. I want to do it, but I might regret it. Nah, I'll just do A2. Try to clear it. Okay, let's go. You know, like I said, Mercurial is very popular. They are kind of immune to the reflection of Wand of Submission, generally. And of course, I didn't just have other things to play with. Now I got like a bunch of relics, I can show it too. And I happen to have 2 Hallowed Heals now. I don't think I even mentioned the other one in the video. I think I got it like a week ago. I think I got, or maybe like 2 weeks ago. I think I got it at the same time as I got Hilvi. I mean, not Hilvi, I mean Westeel, not Hilvi. Same time I got Westeel. I think I got it. Or maybe like a day after or before. I forget which one, but... Man, my relic game just got so big improvements like a couple of weeks ago. I think I got like Volcardiac Heart, Hallowed Hilt and 2 Cats cases, maybe like in 1 or 2 week time span. I'm not even capping. Somebody's gonna get really mad in the comments that I got lucky like that, but you know, I'm not gonna complain. Well, I'm gonna complain about not having champions, but I'm not gonna complain about having good RNG in other things. That's how humans, you know, think. So yeah, I have the mod Hallowed Hilt is plus 12. I don't think I'm in a rush to get these to plus 15, to be honest. Maybe I put some other relic on her down the line. I don't know. I don't know if mod is even gonna be part of my, you know, main roster anytime in the future, to be honest. But for now, the speed is kind of good with her passive, and I'm anticipating that I'm gonna get 9-piece Mercurial on her soon, so she's gonna be tankier. I just want her to be fast, both for the 9-piece proc of the total card and for her passive, so I think this makes sense. Now, it's not really for the Fervor buff, like you have a 25 plus 15% chance to proc Fervor for 110, which I think is 10% more damage when you heal them, but it's gonna work with continuous heals, and it works with her A2 also, but it doesn't work when somebody is full health, so it doesn't really proc all the time. It's not really because of the effect, but because of the stats and because of the gemstone slots that we get, and because I have the options. I even have like one extra wand right now that is not on anybody. I didn't expect this day to come so soon. I mean, I could definitely put it on somebody, but as you can see, for instance, I'm running Aspect of Zerot on multiple people, both Necret and UDK and Leonardo. So, but yeah, of course some people have way better relics, don't get me wrong, but I definitely have some tools to work with at this point. And let's not forget, these are maybe my most prized possessions that might be a little bit more rare ones. I got 2 Cats cases now, I didn't have any before, and I have Dead Dealer. Dead Dealer I got already a while ago, but those are my big boy kind of rare relics that not just every account in the game has. Probably, you know, as far as mythics go, Hallowed Hilt and Volcardiac Heart are of course the most common ones, so, you know, you're definitely gonna have some Zerots and Vans, even though they're good, and likely some Heals and Hearts now or later, but the other ones, like Death Dealer, is not really that certain thing that you'll ever get, to be honest. Okay, moving on, but what's the record today? Okay, we have 1 loss. Oh yeah, that was the kind of unfortunate Empress counter attack. Outside of that, we have been We have been winning, so I'll take it. More ammunition when the season starts soon. We're gonna go super hard. Sausisuka. That's an interesting name. That sounds like a name some people in my Discord would come up with. That's like that's like half of the chatters like alt account or something. Okay, and what now? I guess I go Angora again. Kind of wanna go with Donatello too on this one. Even the lens is gonna be good, but then we are gonna be with one reviver, and there is gonna be... Considering I don't have something crazy like Niamhe or Grixia or some really annoying support, there's a good chance he's just gonna ban my only reviver, but we'll go with that. Okay, Ezio Garrel. This is not like a easy battle at all, actually. It's kind of tempting me to ban the Garrel. I kind of want to do it, but I'm not underestimating Ezio at all. He can definitely kill them. Yeah, he banned Angora. I kind of expected that to happen. Is it gonna be 9B's Mercurial Ezio? That's the question. Yeah, it is. Pretty often they are, so it was kind of what I was expecting. Wait, can we cut in before the Fabian? Can I? Please? Pretty please? Okay, Ezio still has Whale and multiple stacks, so we're not really gonna be able to dodge it, plus, you know, Hilvi has the same thing too, and he has Galatir passive, so it's gonna be really hard and annoying to actually kill this team. Ugh. To be fair, the Galatir is really low health. Oh wait, can we just do it? Just do A2 for more damage. Just do A2. No, would have been so cool. That was a weak hit. If that wasn't a weak hit, I'm pretty sure it would have died. It would have been so funny to kill it with Donatello, but now it's looking kind of bad. Am I good or bad? Oh, wait. Can I survive if I do A2? Probably not. Maybe. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, the poisons are hurting, but I think we got it. Donatello is gonna solo at this point, so we're good. Close. I kind of expected this, to be fair. I know some people are gonna say that, oh, it's Ezio, it's easy battle, but I knew it wasn't gonna be easy. And he had really good supports in the game. Now, would Garrel have been harder? For sure, but it was not something that I was confident for sure I'm gonna win against. I would definitely not mind picking up the supports that he had on that team. Now granted, the two of them are kind of free-to-play friendly, but I don't happen to have either one of those, Fabian and Hilvi, so... Okay, Solinar and Carnage, that's not nice. I'm not good against that. I don't know if I can pick Rodos here. Solinar decimates Rodos because he gets too many extra turns. Maybe I need to, you know, maybe we're gonna go with Narses. Yeah, I guess that's gonna be the most prudent thing to do here. People kind of keep saying that Narses is a great counter against Solinar, because with Narses passive he ignores the damage that people do outside of their turns, but I have actually, you know, I've tried to use it a lot during Platinum, granted, so against good teams, or like, not during the reset, but outside of it, testing some offense teams for Plat, and I did really good in offense. My defense did horribly, but I didn't lose any battles in offense last reset, and I beat multiple like accounts with trophies and everything, so offense was pretty good to be fair, but I wasn't using Narses' offense. But he does kind of have some synergy with trying to deal with Solinar. Now, he doesn't ignore Stone Skin, you know. Your team is still gonna take damage when Solinar goes, so it's not like a perfect thing, but it does have some damage mitigation against Solinar. Then we get buff strip. Wrong buff. A2 or A1. I think I saved the A2. Nah, just do A2. Just do it. We'll get it back. Should I even do the A3? I don't think... I don't know if I should do A3 at all. I'm not gonna do it. Boom. Okay, not that big boom. It's not a Maritska team with strength or shields, but it's okay. It's okay. It did do some damage. It's kind of hard to, you know, not kind of. It's almost impossible to one-shot Galatir anyway. Okay, fuck. It's a storm color. Not ideal. How much health is it? I think it's gonna proc the Stone Skin. No, it's okay, it's less than 50, good. Then it was good to whittle down some damage so that it doesn't... Oh fuck, it doesn't as easily get healed over it. That was some big boy damage. Yeah, we're just getting... Oh, we got polymorph from Solinar. That's a fun one. Wait, I don't know if I proc the... I don't think I proc the Galatir pass... yeah, Galatir passive. But... we do have Leonardo cooldown reset, and I'm gonna use it anyway, so... But it's not... Oh, it's not the perfect... That's like kind of perfect timing. He totally wasted the lookout, but I'm not out of the deep water just yet. It's not good. Goddamn those pesky whales. If it wasn't for those whales, maybe we could go for a sunblock revise, but it's too late. Yeah, his team is too tanky. I can't deal with this. You know, I have one good champion, and okay, I got it like multiple battles there, but as you can see, and there's some battles I don't think we can see in the history anymore, because we did quite many already, but people are not letting me get the Predator all the time, and if they do, I don't think Predator... Yeah, Predator has not lost a single battle today. I have 2 battles today that I lost, and both of them I didn't have Predator, and I picked Predator in every single goddamn battle, so that should give you a hint about Predator, I think. Not that he's invincible, but he's pretty damn near it, to be honest. I don't know about Narcissus. Just a placeholder. Okay, what to pick? I think we just ban Fabian this time. Sorry, a lot of chatting in the Discord. I'm done. Let's focus on the battle. I think we can just go block revive, right? Surely. Ah. Close, but not enough damage. Should have done A2. I would have just... I don't think I would have died to the recoil and we would have just killed everybody, so... Happens, it was super close. Would have been a lot cooler if it was a block revive, but it is what it is. Now I don't think I can do the AoE. Now if I do it, I'm gonna die. Maybe I can survive with the shield. Wait, I should actually... This is gonna sound so funny. I should actually polymorph it. Then I can get one free hit in. Now I should be good. Yeah, because, you know, first it did one AoE, and that AoE, that's actually, people are gonna say like, what the fuck were you doing? That was actually big brain play. So I did the first AoE, and it of course goes in the team order, and the ambush was in the polymorph. So we didn't kill, we killed the polymorph on the first AoE, and not ambush. I think we just do A3 again. So we survived it. But the second AoE, the first AoE already killed the other people. The second AoE we died to the ambush. But yeah, but we survived it. Or we didn't survive it, but we got the first AoE out. So actual big brain play. But I'm sure somebody was gonna say like, why did I polymorph the ambush? Now you know. Okay, wait, this is not the same guy, or is it? I don't think it's the same guy, but it's almost the same. This is kind of... I mean, he has 6-star blessing on Empress, so, you know, let's not underestimate him, but he's only 5,000 points, but this is kind of the new, you know, mid-game free-to-players team, I guess. So all guaranteed champions. That's gonna be another Duchess battle, maybe not Angora, but I think I should pick maybe Nuker first. This guy might whip out UDK though, but I don't want to go Marius against Gallows against Marius when he didn't pick the rest of the team yet. Maybe as a last pick, but not yet. Okay. Didn't see too many Madridskas today. Rodos just deal with both of those pretty well, so I think we're gonna pick Donatello and ban one of the nukers. I think we ban Empress because of the double hit block revive. Marius is better, I would say, but I think it's less risky for us in this battle, especially since like Marius is kind of the only damage that he does. Okay, Donatello got locked out, which is kind of normal, obviously, against Grixia, though she could weak hit, but we just need to wait it out. He didn't break the shield, so that kind of is a good start. Okay, it's over. Again, you know, based on the champions, so this guy had pretty good blessings to be fair, but based on the champions and his points, I'm gonna assume that we have a little bit gear gap. He might, you know, have some pretty top tier champions like Grixia and Maritska, but I mean, I'm pretty sure I have like a lot better gear here, so we could already tell from the Marius nuke not even breaking the shields. Not that my Marius would do a lot better either, but I'm not really I haven't really invested on him yet. Maybe I'll get 6-star blessing eventually, but for now it's gonna be Predator. People pretty often ask me about it. Why am I not getting 6-star blessing on Marius? And why don't I use him more? And probably that's gonna happen someday, but obviously I can't get everything, so you need to make choices. And between Marius and Predator, I'm pretty confident that I will get more bang for buck for going 6-star blessing on Predator than Marius. I mean, Marius is good for PvE, so it's not a bad choice at all. But I specifically wanna, you know, with the champions that I have and with my playstyle and trying to compete in the top end of PvP, you know, Predator is the way for me. I mean, there was like at least one 8-minute battle, but I'm getting a lot faster battles. I know this might sound weird for some people, but for me these are fast battles, way faster than during the season. So I'm getting tons of battles in during this session. I'm not used to this. But yeah, speaking of the blessings that I was just talking about, so for instance right now, I think I have like 300 tier 2 tokens, so I don't even have enough to get Predator to 6-star just yet. If I happen to get him in the Soulstone shop 2 times, like sometime soon, I can't even get the second upgrade yet. I need to farm a little bit more. It's kind of very long journey to get a champion all the way to 6. With the 4-star you can get a lot more liberal, but with 6 you really can't. Like How many champions do I have? Rotos, Narses, Duchess, and then do I have one more? What else? Yeah, I think those are all. Armans, Rotos, Duchess, Narses. I think that's all the 6-star champions I got. I don't think there's anybody else on my account. And they're all, of course, not like... I didn't pull up like pull out good tokens for them, but I got them all the way to 6 from the token shop. Even 5-star would be pretty good. It would save 100 tier 2 tokens, but I definitely didn't get that for any of those. I might have gotten blessing, but I don't think I even got like 4-star blessing on any of them. I don't know if we wanna go Rotos in this battle. Maybe I go just Empress. Yeah, let's go Empress. Come on, what you got? Okay, he's thinking about it. This is a very, very serious battle. Okay. UDK. I think he's just I think he's just super expecting me to pick Rotos, but I'm not gonna give him that pleasure today. Nope. He picked both R-base and UDK. I think he was thinking so much because, you know, where is my Rotos? There's no way he would pick UDK otherwise. I can't you know. Let's go. Oh fuck, okay, too slow. We got Toshiro. I was laughing too much with the UDK pick that I was too slow. I was hesitating a little bit. I was gonna go more for the buff strip, but we got Toshiro. Now Toshiro is like a PvE build. It's not gonna do anything in this battle. But then again, he has UDK and I'm not running like a Rotos, and he has Mikage, so maybe that evens it out. Now, people have been kind of telling me that, you know, Mikage is kind of better now, or more relevant in the meta, because of Mercurial and ally attacks, and that might be true. I still haven't seen it. Like, I think I saw it like last stream once, and that's as far as I can remember seeing Mikage recently. Okay, that's kind of lucky. A lucky A3, to be fair. We got rid of all of the stone skin. I don't know if it really made any difference, but it was definitely lucky. Toshiro is not gonna do like anything in this battle. He's here just for the memes. But he's gonna die. I wanna do A2, so he's gonna die from the counter attack. Oh, we got the stun. Never mind. To be fair, you know, it's a little bit weaker team, so I promise you, I didn't get the Toshiro in just to flex on him. I wouldn't do that. I was just being too slow, which is what I do pretty often, so no disrespect. I didn't go Toshiro to dunk on him. But it happened. It happened organically, not on purpose. No malicious intent here. Just, you know, just incompetence. I don't know which one is worse, but, you know, that's what it was. Wait, did we fight this guy? I feel like I did. Wandaslav. Okay. Maybe not. He's going turtles. Cool. Definitely going Rotos here, even though they do have the, you know, multi-hits and Lala attack combo, but I think we still definitely go Rotos for the Leonardo. I would have picked Donatello though. he took my Donatello. Fuck. Mode? Mode would be kind of good here for the boss trip, but I need my cooldowns back, so maybe we go Angora instead. Maybe I will go for Fabian ban if it's on the table, I hope. I mean, it should be on the table. With this setup. If he picks 7 like Theodosia or Galater, I think I'm just gonna ban the Fabian. Okay, Freya, he kind of has... Freya and Donatello have basically the same passive, so it's a little bit annoying for Rotos. He needs to get multiple kills before he can actually get a kill. But this team doesn't look that tough, to be honest. I mean, Freya is kind of really good pick against Rotos, to be fair. It's good affinity. Even though it's a support, it's gonna do enough damage to like proc Rotos passive and chunk him. So it's not like bad. Also, I have the Death Dealer, so I'm not too worried about the Marius Enfeebles, which would have had like a good chance of screwing me over last year, but with the Death Dealer, it's not a worry at all. The Death Dealer just completely changed the Marius matchup with Rotos, like just the affinity matchups, but especially really Marius, because the Enfeeble is always like, you know, if he gets it then you're screwed and you can't do anything, potentially for 2 turns, and often if your nuker, especially if it's the only nuker and they ban the other one, if your nuker doesn't do anything for 2 turns, they should kill you in that time, like. But we have Death Dealer. Okay, we killed it, but I think I only procced 1 passive. We killed it with counter attack, so maybe it didn't like count for the passive. He does have a lot of buffs, so I'm a little bit scared of how hard is the Leonardo gonna hit. Well, I mean, the worst case, Angora is still gonna survive it, so I think we should be good. Oh, he didn't even go for the nuke. Oh yeah, it's 6-piece. 6-piece stone skin Leonardo. I think we can still use Angora revive. I don't really need to save it. Okay, he had Wand proc there. But Wand is a good option. I am running Aspect of Sirot on my Leonardo, but it's very situational. Sometimes Sirot can almost even hurt you. Okay, now he also again has tons of buffs. Duchess did survive it though, and she has the revive. If I got the polymorph there, like at the start I got it, but not now, would have been, you know, game over, and it would have been easy for me, but I didn't get it, and now it's looking kind of really bad actually. The Rotos has Whale, so he should be able to get a turn now, and Leonardo can't kill it with the ally attacks and the multi-hits. But he's actually like a really close, tough battle. We're not really stomping this. If Rotos just got to do something here, but I think he has like 2 passives again, so I don't think we can get any kills, can we? Yeah, there's like 2 passives that will proc when I'm about to kill someone, and then Leonardo has his own as well, so AoE damage would be kind of good here. But Rotos can ignore the unkillable, but maybe I should have picked Gallows. Little bit regretting the... Well, Gallows could have been screwed by the Enfeeple, I don't know. Can we even break the shield? No. Not through all of those boss and ally protection. Okay, my team kind of got a lot of heals now going on though. Does he still have passives, or can I just finally kill the Leonardo? No. That was his own though, not Freya's or fuck, is that it? Okay, we lost. Fair enough. I don't know, what Tucker should I have picked there? Something with AoE. Maybe Gallows would have been RNG against the Marius, but probably it would have been better to have some AoE. Rotos kind of got Giga by him having both Donatello and Freya passives in the same team. But that's kind of a unusual matchup. Maybe I should have just picked, like, I don't know, Embrus really. Maybe we could have even killed the Leonardo True Stone skin with the recoil or something like that. Sometimes happens when I run turtles in offense. If he procs the passive or the A3 before he has taken a single turn and just does the AoE nuke, then he's gonna die through Stone Skin because there's gonna be so much damage. Okay, what do we got? UDK, fuck me. We're just gonna ban it. I'm not gonna play that game. Yeah, he went for Predator ban. Who would have expected that outcome? I mean, I can't complain, of course. You know, of course you got to do what you got to do, but it's so frustrating to fight UDK teams with Rotos. I don't want to do that. I don't know if I should have opened with the A3, but I was kind of hoping I would get a double turn there, but I got some a weak hit on the Embrus. Can I get the extra turn? That would be very cool, but no. Well, at least the Marius is stunned. It's not bad. Even if the Embrus gets a turn, it's not really gonna ruin my day right now. Kind of brave of him opening up with the fear. He totally could have been wanded. Not that anybody on my team actually right now is in wand, but that could have cost him a lot. Okay, so Armand's already ate the Donatello passive, so is he gonna get block revived now? We got a little bit heals and strength then. Maybe we can take the hit. Okay, no. Fair enough, it's not unusual. Now he can do double hits with the Embrace though. Oh fuck. Oh wait, can I get it? Okay, thank god. He can do the double hits, that's kind of lucky. So it's a little bit scary for my Rotos. I'm just gonna kill the Embrace first and then finish the Nice. Rotos can totally finish the Nice, but I'm more worried about getting... Well, I guess Nice can block revive me too, but I'm still more worried about the Embrace A1. Is he gonna do the AoE nuke? Rotos is more than 50%. Yeah, okay, Oh, did he die from necrosis? What even happened? I think he died from necrosis. I was gonna say, like, I'm totally fine with the AoE nuke, but I guess I wasn't. If Rotos got a turn there, he had attack buff. Even though this Nice looks very high health, I'm pretty confident that with attack buff and all of the stolen health that I did so far, I definitely would have one-shot it. Now it's not going for the... I'm just gonna do A2, I'm gonna play it safe. It's not doing the block damage. Wait, I have the Leonardo A3, well... Okay, didn't matter. I guess I could have done A3. Either one was fine. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have killed it with one A3, but I could have gotten it instantly back anyway. It's kind of one of those things with Raid that you only have so many champions. Now, okay, there is some people that have everything, but you only have so many champions. Sometimes it's a little bit boring that, you know, I want to play with new stuff, and even if you get a new champion, you need to farm masteries, you need to get blessing, you need to have a relic for it. You're not even going to be able to use it properly instantly, you need to book it. There's so many things you need to do. And you need to get the champions in the first place, so you don't get a lot of new toys too often. And, you know, we have to play with the same stuff over and over again. I was playing another game. They did a sponsored video for me, but this is not like sponsored shilling or anything like that, even if I mention another game, but I was playing a game called Void Hunters on Alpha, which looks to be like some kind of raid style game, though it definitely has some different mechanics on it. It's kind of heavily focusing on all kinds of faction buffs, and it has many different factions, like there's race and faction and then all kinds of like sub-factions, so there's like I think like 7 different categories or something like that, and they all can have like synergies and negative synergies with each other and so on. In that game there's like a game mode where it's a PvE game mode, but I hope they do it for PvP. Every time you clear like a enemy camp, it's like a puzzle that you have to like few options, kind of like, you know, old school, you know, like what's the word for it? Like the dungeon games that you go left, you go right or forward, and you pick what room you open, and then there's something inside it. You get a couple different options what you want to do, which path to take, and you know, some of them are monsters, some of them are something else, and even then you might have a couple choices when you fight the monsters what to do. But then when you clear it and move forward in the dungeon, you will get like, sometimes it's random, but often you get to choose different kinds of boss, and there's tons and tons of boss that you might get, and it adds a lot of like variety and little bit RNG too, and like strategy for the game mode, and it's very interesting that maybe you can make some really good combo with some boss and so on. Something like that could be pretty fun in raid PvP. Now, I don't know how you would really implement it in PvP, and people would complain about RNG like always, but it would make it very interesting. I would, you know, I guess another way to put it would be the seasonal rules with different restrictions, or maybe boss. It could also be something like in that game, Void Hunters, that instead of and you can get debuffs on those too. It can be negative too, but mostly buffs. But let's say that you know, the one thing that is like the example that everybody brings up, maybe we have live arena season where you can only use epic champions or a specific faction. Maybe it could be more like I don't know, along the lines of let's say Siege boss, that maybe, I don't know, maybe Magic Affinity champions get some kind of buff, and maybe it could be more interesting than just, I don't know, 10% damage or something like that. Maybe get a little bit more creative on it, like Magic Affinity champions get a 2-turn whale at the start of the battle, or these kind of things, and have tons of different buffs and debuffs you get, and then you can get those in PvP. Maybe it could be like live arena tournament mode, or some kind of like a seasonal that every week you need to do a couple battles for the seasonal arena competition, and then you can pick some boss out of a selection after every battle. Something like that will make raid PvP interesting. I hope this is not all of the PvP game modes that we're ever gonna get in this game, or that at least there's gonna be some updates and additions to them. I kind of doubt it, but I hope that they would do something like that. Now, you know, I feel like those are pretty good ideas, and the games copy each other all the time, so, you know, you can definitely yoink good things from other games, and, you know, considering like Plarium is using like old memes in their, you know, in their graphics and stuff, and, you know, a lot of champions Foley allegedly copied from other franchises. You know, I don't think Plarium would be too adverse to to yoink a good idea if they see one, but, you know, would they ever do it? I don't know. I hope they do. I want more PvP content, and doesn't have to be necessarily more, but more variety on the current ones at least. Anyway, let's focus on the battle. This guy is 28,000 points, so probably not gonna be easy one. He's starting out with full 6-star blessings, so how weak can he really be? Okay, let's see what Bogdi whips out now. Fuck, I can't remember his name. What is he called? Padrake. Padrake, little bit uncommon pick. Now we were talking about just earlier that people are kind of experimenting a little bit with ally attacks to deal with Mercurial. I kind of want to get my Necret in a fast Mercurial build, in part to deal with other Mercurials, so there's definitely something into it. I feel like Mikage, you know, if Mikage was a reviver, I feel like it doesn't do enough to justify it. Okay, I'm just getting fucked. If I didn't get that enfeeble, I would just... This would be a comeback. It would be perfect because the Embrus has shield and defense buff, so everybody else would die except Embrus. But I'm just fucked now. We lost the passive and we got the enfeeble. There's nothing... Well, oh yeah, we're rocked out anyway. I guess we're uber screwed. But yeah. Predator, where is your passive? You didn't do it this time. We need 100% dodge rate. Otherwise it's not good enough. Okay. One turn. Maybe Dotsis can do a revive. Maybe Dotsis does revive and Marius gets enfeebled. I mean, not enfeebled. Maybe Marius gets polymorphed with all of the enfeebles that he's doing on me, I mean. Okay, if we... Okay, never mind. I didn't even get there. I was gonna say if I fail the revive I'm gonna surrender, but I didn't even get to try it. Happens. Androck? He's another enfeeble enjoyer. He's running double enfeeble against me. I don't know if I like that. Okay, I'll go with more polymorphs and more passive to deal with the enfeeble enjoyers. Should I ban Joan? I feel like I want to ban Joan here. This guy might actually go for Predator ban here instead of Armans and try to block revive my only nuker, so... Okay, that's his ban. Either case, Joan is out. Okay, everybody resisted. Interesting. Okay, Sify had pretty big health and all the boss, so I wasn't expecting it to get one shot, but that's pretty good. Okay, this guy is actually running like full resistance, I guess. I mean, he has the buff too, but I'm not buff stripping him at all. Rotos, I feel like even with all of those buffs, we literally can just brute force. We can literally kill it through Necret protection. It doesn't even take that many hits. Probably like 2 or 3 8-3s even with all of those buffs would be enough. Okay, this one isn't running Soul Reaper. Mod is kind of low health. Wait, this is kind of scary. Are we screwed? Wait. Oh, it has immunity. Okay, I can't do A3 on Mario, so I'm just gonna do it on Necret. I don't know if it's even gonna die. Probably not. Wait, why didn't I not get the case? I had Whale. Feel like I should have gotten it. This is a weird battle. Mario is just insanely tanky with all of the buffs, I guess. And does good damage too. Okay, 2-turn Enfeeble, get fucked. Uncleansable, 2-turn Enfeeble. I'm out. Well, was doing pretty good. We kind of got a bunch of losses in the end. 2 losses in a row. Unfortunate. Okay, last one. I don't think we had anything really new or shocking about Predator in the video, but it's obviously really good. Now, is it sometimes hit and miss? Definitely, but it's crazy OP. If anything, you know, he does his job, but my supports are not always giving out stellar performance. Even Rotos, you know, Rotos also had some battles where he was less good, but my nukers are carrying me so hard. It's not their fault. This is a lot weaker team than the other ones we fought so far. I mean, Gizmog can always get me, don't get me wrong. A good Gizmog is still... If you don't have Mercurial and it goes first, it can kill you on the first turn. I mean, well, it takes a couple turns in a row, but it happens. Gizmog is kind of out of the meta right now because of Mercurial. If Mercurial wasn't a thing, he would be OP. If we get something like a relic that can ignore Mercurial, then maybe Gizmog will be top tier meta again. Okay, Marius died with the Volcardia card. That's kind of like IQ check, to be honest, because they can just... Pretty sure it was in Stone Skin, I didn't double check, but like 100% of Marius pretty much are in Stone Skin. You could just open with the A2 instead of A3, and then that wouldn't happen. Because of that, it doesn't happen too often. Usually they just wait it out. Oh wait, I got the A3 back. I could have done A3, but I was just trying to end it so quickly. Okay, it was a really quick battle, but we don't have time for one more. Okay, we had way more battles than here, and at the end we actually got a couple Predator losses. I think those are the only Predator losses today, so he had quite a good win rate, but there was two losses in a row. He was definitely my most banned champion, but here we have 4 battles in a row where they did let me have it, but I feel like he probably was banned like more than 50% of the games today, considering that, of course, Predator was my first pick in every battle. Now, as I mentioned, this is not my Predator final form. We got one big step closer to it with the 4-star blessing. He's gonna be way tankier with the ward, so and even more damage, to be honest, with the ward. So that's gonna be a big upgrade, and this is not gonna be the set that I'm gonna play with. I think we're gonna go for the SP. Maybe I'll change my mind when I get there, but for now I wanna get SP. Even the relic, I think we're gonna change. Hopefully get lens. That's gonna be more damage. Getting the 50% counter attack gem is gonna be a huge amount of more damage. So I feel like if I get the actual build I wanna do on Predator, he's gonna do like 2 or 3 times more damage than he's doing now. Literally. I don't mean that like figuratively, because he's gonna get so much ignore defense. And we're gonna get 50% more damage on counter attack. So he's literally gonna do like 3 times more damage with A1s. So think about that. This is not even close to the final form of Predator, and he's already so good. Anyway, that's it. Have a nice day. Shinny out.